Hello friends, it's card class time. We are here to teach you how to make these cute cards. My name is Cogbill and my website is called papermadeprettier.com. So if you're looking for me in any of the channels, social media, YouTube, Facebook, my blog, it's all papermadeprettier.com. So I hope you can follow me in all those fun places. Today we're going to make these 3 cute cards, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, just a little introduction. Card class happens once a month, and this is that time. And as you know, that when you have an online order of $35 or more, you get the cards kits for free. So you get 6 card kits, 2 of each, shipped to you. If you spend $50 or more, you get 10 handmade cards in the mail, okay? So, lots of goodness going on this week, per usual in my business. But you will want to take advantage of that and get your free cards in the mail, get your card kits, as well as up your order to $50 to get your free handmade cards that I'll select for you. So like I said, we do this class once a month. If you refer a friend to me that orders, just send me a message on Facebook and let me know, and you and your friend will get 10 more cards. I want to show you a few things that we're not making at card class today that I have available. I have 3 of these Ho 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 paper pumpkin kits, 9 cute cards. They can be shipped to you. That includes the ink spot and the stamp set that goes with it, and it's the cutest. The shipping on that is $8 if you want that shipped to you. Do not forget about the Starter Kit Plus special going on right now. This is going to be going on for until the end of October. Very soon it will end. This is my suggestion of what you can put in your starter kit for today based on our card class. We're using the Lovely Lasting Bundle, Trees for Sale stamp set, and Hello Harvest bundle. You can get all of that, plus the DSP that we're using, the Lovely and Lemon, the linen, the papaya ribbon, the woodland embossing folder, and the 1 set of blends, plus rhinestones for only $99 and no shipping. You will want to keep watching so you'll see all of these products in action, but I wanted to make sure and tell you that before I forget, because that deal is crazy good. All right. Let's see. Oh, yes. I have one more thing to show you. Well, I have many things to show you, but some special things. I'm going to whip you through my fall cards that I've been looking at lately. So these are just all my fall cards, and I'm going to go through them quickly just so you can see. Some of these we've made on Facebook Live, but I just love it when you come to my class, and coming to class means you get to see fun things. So lots of gorgeous fall samples. If there's anything you see here that strikes your fancy, reach out to me and I can tell you more details about it. Some of these cards were made in my stamp technique class. Some of them are swaps from my friends. All of them are gorgeous. Okay, a little fall swap show for you. Oh, one more didn't get in the bucket. Okay, so fall swaps. Let's get started on our cards. Let's start with our first. Let's do this card first. Oop, I do need my kit. So, like I said, you will get this card kit in the mail with all your kits to make the cards. You'll have all the guts and pieces to make your pretty cards. Now, you will need the stamp sets, obviously, and for this card, you will need the bundle to complete these projects. So let's get started. Now, this card uses the stamp set called Hello Harvest, and it does use the bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies. Tap the viewer. Okay. Oh no. I didn't mean to. I tapped something that caused something weird to happen, but I will just keep going. I can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. So you're going to need the rustic pumpkin dies as well as the Hello Harvest stamp set. So you're going to need the whole bundle. I mean, why would you not get the whole bundle? So in your packet, you're going to pull out the pumpkins and the little frond that I've already cut out for you. Now, if you're at home, you would need to stamp this on pumpkin paper and white paper and cut those out with your dies. But you'll get these in your packet. And you'll see this piece of white goes on the inside. So since we're using pumpkin pie cardstock, this needs to go on the inside because that's too dark to write in. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Sandy, let me know if you can see this okay, because my viewer flipped the other way, but I think that you should still be able to see what I'm doing okay. But let me know if you can be a helper and let me know. Now, if you were doing this at home, you would stamp these and run them through the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. But in the interest of time for card class, I went ahead and got these cut out and set up my Stamparatus so that we can do this quickly. All right. So we're going to ink up our little pumpkin and our floral grouping there. Stamp. Fantastic. So fun. I never get tired of that. And if you don't know how to set up your Stamparatus to do this, then you're missing out, because that is a way to get through a lot of cards in a flash. Okay. Now, we are going to use our Stampin' Blends. Now, I chose Daffodil, Delight, Pumpkin Pie, Granny Apple Green, and Crumb Cake to color this. And I'm just going to start with the light. These dandelions is what we decided they were with Crumb Cake. And I'm also just going to do these berries with the Crumb Cake. And that's just how I color them. I'm kind of quick and dirty here. And then we're going to use our Granny Apple to, you know what? This might be Parakeet Party, but that's going to be fine. It's a little bright, but hey, fine and dandy. My sample over here uses Granny Apple Green. So you decide which one you like. That's the green I grabbed. Okay, I love all the greens. There's no greens that I dislike. So just pop in here and get all these little leaves. Now, the Daffodil Delight, we're going to color our, what do you call this? Sunflowers. So pretty. And I am using one color here just out of preference today. You can use both of the blending colors. When you order a set of blends, it comes in a pack of 2. And you can put the light and dark together to kind of give extra shading. But I'm just doing one color today. And you will color the inside of your little flower with dark pumpkin. And then I'm going to use this pumpkin. There's 2 tiny flowers in here that you would miss if you didn't notice them, but they are there. And you can see I've used the darker markers here in our sample. I've used lighter, so you decide which one you want, light or dark. Now, this card comes together super quick. I did use a piece of this Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper. It has lots and lots of cool patterns for Christmas, for Halloween, for fall, for Valentine's, all the holidays. So you've got your little piece on the front, and you're going to use this Hello stamp from the Rustic Harvest stamp set and get your hello down there. Then you can pop down your designer designer paper. Smack in the middle. So cute. It brings such a cute little touch for fall. And then I used my Deckled Rectangles dies. They're so cute to make this cute little rectangle. It gives it a little visual interest than just cutting it with your cutter. So fun. Now keep in mind when you order online, you'll get the card kits for free, plus the PDFs will be emailed to you. But you can also receive the PDFs. I'm using Stamp and Seal to stick down the little pumpkin. You'll also receive the PDFs for card class each month when you subscribe to my email list. So make sure and do that. The information on how to do that is in the directions, in the additional information here on Facebook, or if you're watching in YouTube, you can join my email list. Do subscribe to me on YouTube if you're in YouTube so you can never miss another video. I do videos every week, and I appreciate that. Now, we are going to stick on these multifaceted gems here. I love them. They're just the perfect thing, and those will be in your kit as well. So that card, even though it looks pretty complicated, came together very simply with this cute bundle. So make sure and pick up the Hello Harvest bundle, and it's $159.644, and you can get a set of blends. I recommend Crumb Cake, $154.882, but you can get lots of different types of blends. Now, let me show you some additional cards using this bundle. You may remember a few weeks ago, we made this card where we made our pumpkin grow. So make sure and get on YouTube and see that video. We have a cute rustic pumpkin here and one more. So sweet. So definitely something you need to add to your collection of fall stamp sets. All right. Our next card is using the stamp set called Trees for Sale. Now, this stamp set was very popular, and you may recall during Celebration there was a set of dies that went with it. As can happen during Celebration, those dies went quickly, so I hope you got them while they were available. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I have mine. Woohoo! But the stamp set itself stands alone as a very, very cute stamp set. I'm going to get this piece of Post-it out here so you can see the whole stamp set. We're using so many stamps from the stamp set today. So this was a swap I received. I do not know who it is from. I will credit the person if I have the original card in my craft room somewhere, which I think I do. So first we're going to show you a cool trick on how to make your embossed area look fabulous. So let me go grab my emboss machine and the folder. So this is called the Whimsical Woodland 3D embossing folder, and it just looks like something out of Dr. Seuss. Someone mentioned that before I even saw that the name was Whimsical Wonder. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to actually directly ink up your embossing folder, and you want to open it, your embossing folder, to the side that has the Stampin' Up! Logo on it. Okay, there's two sides, but you want to go to this side. We are using Bermuda Bay today on this. So we're going to ink up our embossing folder. Seems messy. It can be if you're not careful, but so just set your paper right in there. And when you are using your embossing folder that are thick, all you need are your platform and your base. That is just for these folders. So we're rolling our... Oh my stars. That was the whole bucket of the card that we're making. Facebook Live, people. All right. So just take a gander at that gorgeous piece of cardstock while I collect all of the stamps that we're getting ready to use. that scattered onto the floor. Actually, they all fell into a nice little pile, so that could have been worse. All right. So what we're going to do now is stamp our little white piece. So in your packet, you'll have a little white rectangle. And first we're going to start with Melon Mambo. I love this combo, Melon Mambo Pool Party and Bermuda Bay. I love a good non-traditional Christmas card. And we're going to use this stamp, the sentiment that says, "So very merry," right down here. And so you want to start with your sentiment, because then you can go upwards from there. Let me move my, scooted a little bit. All right, and then you're going to next pop in your pool party. Now, when you're using see-through stamps, they're called photopolymer stamps. You want to make sure and have a good surface underneath. Our Stampin' Pierce mat is a good squishy surface to have underneath what you're doing. And you're using this filled-in tree stamp to make 2 trees with pool party. So here's one. They'll need to overlap just a smidge, and this one is a little bit higher. And while I've got my pool party out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the snowflakes here. And that's all we need with pool party. Now, we're going to do crumb cake for the tree base, and also our little, what do you call it? Our ring lights, our ring of lights. And I want to try to get 3 on here if I can, which I'm going to do right across there. Now we're going to come in with our Bermuda Bay, which was one of my favorite things about this stamp set, is that it layers. So we're going to come in with Bermuda Bay that pops right into that pool party tree and just gives it some extra wonderful dimension. Isn't that gorgeous? I think so. Now, we're going to pop in some Rhinestone Basics jewels, and we're going to use our Take Your Pick tool to put those right where they need to go. What would we do without our Take Your Pick tool? It's $10. Okay, I hope you have one. If not, get one. Thank you. Holler out if you're watching. I would love to see who's watching. We're going to use our Melon Mambo with these little dots. Hello, Corinne. Very good to see you on Facebook Live. We're going to stamp our Melon Mambo little ornaments on the tree. Melon Mambo is nice and dark, and so it's bold and strong, making those. Thank you for sharing, Corinne. Or Corinne. You can tell me how you pronounce your name. All right, so we have our precious little trees. We're going to pop that onto a Melon Mambo layer, which then goes onto our situation here that we embossed with dimensionals. And that whole get up. Oh, that's wonderful. Gotta love it when the grandkids are down. Whew. That's hard work. How old are they? Now, one tip. When I'm sticking a piece of embossed cardstock down to a card base, I put the adhesive on the card base, because if you try to put adhesive on a embossed piece of cardstock, it will often just rip up because you've softened it up quite a bit. So that's just a little pro tip for you about embossed card bases. All right, and then you'll have a piece of white that you can stick on the inside because Bermuda Bay is too dark to write on. Okay, so what I recommend from this for you is the Trees for Sale stamp set. It is $158,785, and the Whimsical embossing folder is $159,831. Now, I took a picture of this and put it on my Facebook page because I didn't get that all typed in before the video. So I will add it, but if you're looking for it very quickly after the video, just look for the picture in my Facebook group. It is in there. Okay, Trees for Sale. You need it. It's the cutest. All right, our final card is using the Lovely and Lasting bundle. Oh, wait, here's a couple more examples with the Trees for Sale. You can, of course, use green to make a green tree, traditional. Here's another example of that embossing folder in action. This was a swap. And this is just another Trees for Sale stamp card that you can see someone took advantage of those cute dies that were available. Okay, now, lastly, we have Lovely and Lasting. Now, this set has a big, bold flower, which is so cute. But really, the thing that got my eye about this set is that it has a bundle. So anything that has a bundle is something that I'm gonna love, especially if it's a punch bundle, and it's a punch bundle label. So that's all the reasons why I love it, and I love it a lot. Oh my gosh, 2 and 9 months. Bless your heart. That is a lot to handle, so bless you for doing that. Lucky for them. Lucky for them. All right, grandkids are a blessing. I myself have teenagers, so not into the grandkid era yet, but I recognize that does eventually come. All right, so we're going to start with our Scalloped Contours die piece that we're going to stamp with our flower stamp. Now, we are going to use this. You're going to need, this is one of the few times where you're going to need an E-block, a nice big block. And we're going to stamp our flowers using pale papaya. Now, proud of our stampers at our stamp class yesterday, our card class, because I told them to wash the stamps between each time, and you'll see why. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Sweet Sorbet with a sponge dauber and just daub around the edges of the flowers, okay? Just to give it a little extra oomph. Now, I'm going back and forth between, and you really don't want to do that because you don't want to get a bunch of pale papaya. I mean, a bunch of pale papaya in your Sweet Sorbet pad. So when you're done with this stamp, you want to wash it before you stamp it into your pale papaya again. I can't believe we got through card class with no one doing it. If they had of, it's only $9, $8. It's not a big deal. But you're going to now take this, sweetie, and don't forget to go ahead and run it through your Stampin' Scrub so that you don't mix your ink colors on your ink pad. It's okay to mix them on the stamp. That's what makes this so pretty. But we don't want to mix them up on our ink pad. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm sitting here talking about ink pads, and look how gorgeous that turned out. So in case you thought you didn't need that bold floral set, you do. Now, this is my favorite part. It's this stamp, and we're going to use Navy, and I was using it on something this morning, and I brought it over here. Let me see where I've buried it. All right. So we are going to ink up our little label and stamp it, okay? And then what we're going to do, you didn't get that set. I don't care for the people, just not myself. You know, different styles for different folks. That's why we like to look at lots of different things in our card class. That's why you'll see me use 3 different sets, because where you might love one, you might not love the other. So you're going to stamp Thinking of You in here, and then you're going to pop in with your punch and punch this out. So this is just everything to me, because I like to make cards fast and cute, and this label and this punch makes it fast and cute. So let us finish making our card here. Ta-da! Now, this white piece goes inside your card per what I've done on all the other cards. I won't make you watch me do that. And then you're going to create this navy papaya sorbet layer from the designer paper onto your pale papaya piece before you tie your ribbon around. Oh, we also have to stick our stamped label down. Then we tie our pale papaya piece of ribbon on. So super cool. Now you'll want to tie that down and then shift it over to the left, so that'll give you room for your punched sentiment label, which I've now buried. And that is going to go on with dimensionals. I like to put one at the upper and at the lower. Okay. So not only does that stamp set have a cool bundle with this punch, it also has many other labels that fit inside. So we have cheers, we have happy birthday, hello, thinking of you, and best of luck. So you can't go wrong with a great versatile stamp set like that. And then we will trim our sweet little ribbon, and this whole situation now will go down to our Night of Navy base to make our lovely and lasting 3rd card for card class. Now, just to recap, you'll get all 6 card kits to make these cards when you put in an order of $35 or more. If you put in an order of $50 or more, you'll get 10 handmade cards plus the 6 card kits. Quite the deal. Do not forget the starter kit plus special, where you can get so much for $99, and no shipping is included for that. The last thing is I have 2 spots left in my to-go Christmas card class. It is the all spruced up Christmas card Stamp-A-Stack. It's got 8 Christmas cards, and you will definitely want to participate in that. You'll get some products in there. So I have 2 more slots for people to sign up for that. I do want to share a card that I got in the mail a while back from my friend Barb Reben. It's so cute, using this cute stamp set. She's so thoughtful. She even sent me little instructions about how she did everything. So she's so sweet that way. All right, friends. I hope you have a great day and you enjoyed our card class. Bye.